Plan of action. What is our plan of action? What is our strategy to achieve what we want? When we talk of plan of action, we are definitely talking about our strategy, our moves, the way we have to achieve our goals. Like, okay, I have this to attain. How do I attain it? What are the steps? What are the moves? As long as this goal was given to you, it means the solution lies in you. And understand, sometimes you might have been doing it the same way and it's not working. What happens? If you define yourself as a person who never gives up, then all you are left with is making it work. You will always find a solution. So sometimes it's not a strategy that has a problem, but we just need to operate and think loud to make it happen, to make it comfort for us. So how do we do this? How do we replan? How do we build a new plan of action? How do we reframe our old plan to make it a better one or to do a complete change? Firstly, you must be ready to think loud, to think big, to think outside the box, because if you cannot brainstorm to save the body from its predicaments, the body will always suffer, because only the mind can improvise solutions to save the body from its sufferings, from its predicaments. So as long as you have that desire to think loud, to make it work, then there is a high possibility to always find solutions, because every dream and every goal and every vision given to a man, the solution always lies in him. It's just for him to think loud and get it. So now you have to pull back and rewatch this movie you've been creating. Like, okay, I need some recreation time. I need some reflecting moments. I want to see the things I've been doing. So what has been working? What are the things that have been working? And I have to start maintaining and keep doing them. What are the things that have not been working? Do they need amendments or they need a complete change? Because sometimes they might just need amendments. So if you know that it just needs amendments, so how can I amend it? What are the little moves I can add up to it to spice it up, to upgrade it so things can start moving again? Once you identify that, then you hit it. And if you realize you might just need a complete change of strategy to get to where you're going. Okay, what is the goal? Identify the goal. Why do I want to achieve this goal? Because your why is the most powerful reason, especially when you need to be resilient, especially when you get setbacks. Now I know this is why I have to achieve this goal. What are the things I need in order to make it work? Who is the beneficiary to this goal? Who are the people who are going to benefit from it? What are the things I need? When do I want to achieve it? Where do I need to start? Once you have these answers to these questions, you have to write them down, put it in writing. You have to also ask, what are the probabilities of this new idea I'm creating? What is the probability of a failure, of a setback in it? You need to understand that too, because it is so important to be steps ahead of your situation. You might not always have it right, but if you can improvise, if you can be a pro thinker, if you do not have to be reactive, you have to be proactive. So if you if you think before time, if you think ahead of time of the possible solutions and the possible situations that can come out of what you're doing, then you are saving yourself a lot. You need to think loud, you need to think before time. And it's also good to ask a few persons around you, valuable people, just few, their idea about the old ways and the new way you're creating. Like, what do they think? What is their opinion about it? That way, when you get all this information, get to action. But we cannot keep doing things the same way and expecting a new result. That is insanity. We must be ready to maneuver our way, to do something, because the goal always stays the same. But the way to achieve it is what needs flexibility. It's what needs to meander a little bit. But we are always focused on what we want. So maybe you have been doing things the same way for a long time and it's not working. Pull yourself back and rethink. How can I fix this? How can I change the situation? How can I amend things? How can I grow? How can I become more? How can I add up to what I'm doing? And if you pull yourself, you should do it as regular. It shouldn't even be something of a one time. No, this is, as long as you want to become better every day, You need to reflect every night, but this is more like pulling yourself back after a long term of work on hitting in a particular way, and you want to try to see how you can upgrade and be better and do more and get more. Then this deep reflection moment and this deep strategy change technique is really going to help you. I pray you learned something today and it's going to be helpful in whatever you do, maybe a business, maybe a job, and just get into action. Once you learn, get into action, practice. Action is way more powerful and so much a winner over procrastination. And as long as you take action, then you'll be hopeful. And once there is life, there is hope. And when there is hope, hope is out of you being in action. And I believe better results will be out of it. Have a blessed day.